meets the fire of the cricketing action. After an unprecedented pause, the IPL is back and it feels like a brand new tournament. Amidst shifting venues and returning players, today's clash is a must-win battle for the Delhi Capitals as they lock horns with a consistent Gujarat Titans side. It's a crunch time for the Delhi side. They need to win all their remaining games to keep their playoffs dream alive without relying on other results. Standing in their way is the cool, composed Gujarat Titans, just one win away from sealing their playoff spot. And while we build up to the Delhi versus Gujarat thriller, don't forget the double-header drama has already begun with Rajasthan Royals taking on Punjab Kings in the earlier crash. So strap in for a Sunday full of drama, strategy and spectacular cricket. This is the summer of IPL on DD India. Let's get started. So it's a double-header Sunday in the IPL today and the stakes couldn't be higher for Delhi Capitals. They take on Gujarat Titans in a must-win clash. Delhi need to win all the remaining 3 matches to qualify for the playoffs. No slip-ups allowed and no room for errors. On the other hand, Gujarat Titans need to just one more win to seal their playoff spot. Their approach just has been calm, calculated and consistent. Shubman, Gill and Sudharsan have been the rock solid at the top. Their bowlers have been spot on. Delhi meanwhile have a few concerns. They are without Mitchell Starc. He has been a game changer for them. Mustafizur Rahman has been roped in, but he may not feature today after playing in Sharjah last night. Their batting, once in rhythm, now looks shaky. Recent collapses against KKR and SRH have raised questions. The bigger picture though, after uncertainty and chaos, cricket is back. Players are back on the field and fans are back in the stands. It's DC versus GT, so high stakes, high drama today. So now let's take a look at the points table in the IPL. The washout in the Bengaluru in the match between the RCB and the Kolkata Knight Riders knocked out KKR out of the tournament. And there are now 6 teams fighting for the 4 playoff spots. Here is a look at the points table. KKR here at the 5th place with 13 matches. They are at the 5th place. RCB is at the top. After 12 matches, they have 17 points. Yesterday's match was washed out. They got 1 point. GT, after 11 matches, they are at the 2nd place. So today GT is playing and it's important for them because if today they win, they will be there in the playoffs. They have 16 points right now, but they will try to go for the top 2 finish here in this edition of the IPL. Punjab Kings is at the 3rd spot. So it's going to be an interesting contest. If MI beat DC, then RCB, MI, GT, DC land and PBKS can finish on the 17 or more points with 8 wins, in which case the run rates will come into play. So now another important thing that the players who are available and not available for both the team, Gujarat Titans, Josh Buttler here is available until the league stage. He is one of the leading run scorers for them, scoring 500 runs. Kushal Mendes to replace Buttler in the playoffs. So how it will be remains to be seen. Can Kushal Mendes fill those big shoes? Kagiso Rabada available until the league stages end. So going to be a difficult task for them in the playoffs. Sharfan Rutherford is available. Talking about Rashid Khan, he is also available for the Gujarat Titans. Kareem Jannat, Dashun Shanaka and Gerald Coetzee are also available for the Gujarat Titans. Josh Buttler available until the league stage ends. So Gujarat Titans, the news is coming. Gujarat Titans won the toss and they have opted to bowl first. So it's a good decision or not, the result will tell. And joining me in the studios is Malay, who will tell the story. Malay, GT won the toss and opt to bowl. How you look at this decision in today's match?
Very predictable. You know, they are good chasers. They would like to chase, especially in the light of what you see happening with the weather. So they just wanted to be sure that if the match gets affected by rains or something of that kind happens, then it'll be good for them to bowl first, and that is how it is.
So, as Malay is saying that it's a good toss and definitely it will help them. Now coming again to the players available for the Delhi Capitals. Here Tristan Stubbs available until the league stage ends, and Mustafizur Rahman available until the league stage ends, and Faf du Plessis, Dushmanta Chamira is there available for them, and Atal, the players which are not available. Let's take a look for the list of the players. As the screen is showing on the screen, Mustafizur Rahman available until the league stage, and Faf du Plessis, Dushmanta Chamira and Sadiqullah Atal are there for the team Delhi, and Mitchell Starc and Jake Fraser McGurk and Donovan Ferreira are not available. So Mitchell Starc is a big, we can say that there is a big setback for the Delhi team. And also we know that now we will discuss this match with our renowned guest, and he will just tell us the key battles, team strategies and the road ahead for both the teams. A very warm welcome, Malay.
Thank you very much.
For
Thank
always
you.
giving valuable inputs on the IPL and Indian cricket. So talking about in today's match, the way Mitchell Starc, the proven match winner for the Delhi Capitals, is not there. So we know that he has 14 wickets so far, and sometimes he bails out the team from the trouble. So how his absence is going to impact?
You have hit the nail at the head. I think the absence of Mitchell Starc is going to cost heavy for Delhi Capitals. Though Mustafizur is there in place of him, he is going to play. But don't forget that he was playing in the Bangladesh match in Sharjah, and he just had 1 day break. So now he is here, and we all will be waiting to see how he plays and whether he'll be a good replacement for Starc or not, good enough replacement or not. That only time can tell. But on the other hand, if you look at Gujarat Titans, then they are very firmly settled in their place, because you see what had happened to Gujarat and any other team when there was a small pause. You know, some coaches were in two minds: should we go, should we not go? Some players went, some didn't come back, but Gujarat's team is firmly in place. Now they have had good practice, and Delhi it's a, as you said in the beginning, it's a do or die thing for Delhi, because you know, without relying on other teams' victories or losses, if they want to win, they'll have to win all their 3 matches. So it is going to be tough for Delhi, but then in cricket, who knows what can happen. But Gujarat Titans, I believe, will be a bit, you know, they will be a bit better place in the sense that they have just 1 match to win to ensure their place.
One match away from
the
playoff. So Malay, talking about the Delhi Capitals, they started their campaign on a fantastic note, winning their initial 4 matches, and when they again came back to Arun Jaitley Stadium, their campaign faltered, and at the Arun Jaitley Stadium, from the 3 matches, they won only 1. So their batting was doing exceptionally well. So what went wrong for them, Delhi Capitals?
See, in cricket or any other game, or especially in a tournament which lasts for a long time, it is very important for the team or the player to peak at the right time. If you start peaking at the beginning, then there's always this threat and danger that you will perhaps be losing your steam towards the end. And that is, I hope that doesn't happen to Delhi. But if you look at the way they have batted and they have bowled, and the last 2 matches that they have played, then their show was not as well built, as well displayed as it was in the beginning. And therefore, to regain that momentum which they have lost somewhere, I think it is important for them to prove tonight that they still have the mettle to do it. When they go there with the grit and determination, I'm sure that they will be able to pull it through. But it's not going to be easy for them.
Definitely not going easy for them, because today's match they are facing Gujarat Titans, a very strong side, as you mentioned, playing very composed and risk-free cricket. So, Malay, talking about Gujarat Titans, the way they are playing, initially there were talks their average, the strike rate of their top order is not up to the mark, but a kind of sensible cricket they played. Means consistently scoring runs, Sudharsan and the Shubman Gill, and down the order at the 3, Josh Butler. So what really worked for them this time around?
See, the captain in the waiting for Indian team does make some difference. Though many cricket analysts would say that the captain doesn't really matter, but imagine or just remember the days in the IPL when Rohit was the captain of Mumbai Indians. Now, so long as Rohit was there, even if towards the end it appeared as if it was going to slip out of their hands, the trophy, and he won the trophy for them. Now, Shubman Gill has the mettle to be a very good captain in the shorter format of the game, and he has done wonders as a the way he uses his bowlers, the way he inspires them, the way he instills a sense of confidence. I mean, I can't take anything away from Shubman Gill, and Sai, of course, has been a very, very good find for them, and both of them have been doing very well. What happens is that when you are anchoring a ship, then even if it serves in a little bit of troubled waters, the captain, so long he is there and he doesn't desert the ship, you have hopes alive. And that is what is happening in every match in Gujarat Titans that you see. Also, this is a match where the youngsters have done wonders. If you look at today's match again, you know, Suryavanshi, the man is going just, you know, he is going bonkers. He's just making runs like anything else. Similarly, Jaiswal. So the youngsters in the team are calling it a day, calling
right,
the short
Malay,
right
as you mentioned
shot.
that
Yes.
the way their captain did an extraordinary job for them. Now it's time for a short break here. We will again come back and discuss and analyze this match with Malay.
Complex issues, hidden agendas, twists and turns, strategic games. We think all dots are linked. We just need to connect them. Join me every week as I connect the dots to unravel hidden designs in statecraft, mysteries, and decode issues that matter to you. Watch Connecting the Dots with me at these times on DD India.
Geopolitics and trade deals. Economic challenges amid development. Hard work and the path to prosperity. It's the economy always. Between walkers, money is what money does and says. Supply creates its own demand. Between the bulls pulls and bears tears. When supply chains globalization and India rises to the podium. We'll get you centered with the economic brief at 8 p.m. every Thursday on DD India.
Welcome back to Summer of IPL. We were discussing the match between Gujarat Titans and Delhi Capitals. The way Malay said that Shubman Gill playing a crucial role in the success of the Gujarat Titans. Malay, but the way the man behind the curtains, Ashish Nehra, the way from the first season they won the trophy, and in the second season they were there in the final and they were the runner-ups. So how you look the role of Ashish Nehra bringing something extraordinary from the ordinary team?
Yes, I mean, I wouldn't call it an ordinary team to be.
But talking about the
but
first
nevertheless,
season.
Yes. If you look at Nehra's role, Nehra knows Delhi very well. Nehra knows his players very well. Nehra is a very good strategist. You see, I had followed Nehra when he went to Pakistan for the Dosti series when Saurav Ganguly was a captain. And I used to watch him almost every day. You know, towards the end of the match, John Wright was the coach at that time. He would run with John Wright and he would talk to him about the coaching part of it. He had made up his mind. He knew his injuries were not going to help him bowl for a long time. But then he was preparing to be a coach. He is a very good coach. He is a good strategist. He understands the minds of the player. He has a cricketing mind. So he of course plays a role, because if you look at the team composition today, Rabada is in. Rabada is in Gujarat Titans today. So even though they had all their players there, nobody had gone out, there was no break, nobody had injuries, those who had injuries were all right now, yet Rabada has been brought in. This is Nehra's mind. And of course, Shubman and Nehra, they get along very well. So yes, you have a point. I think the coach does make a difference, and he is making a difference.
Definitely, Ashish Nehra just from the behind playing a role of a catalyst in the Gujarat Titans outfit. But talking about Josh Butler is available until the league stages of this tournament, and he will be replaced by the Kushal Mendes. If Gujarat Titans almost there, they are in the playoffs with 16 points. So do you think that the absence of Josh Butler scored so far 500 runs in the tournament going to be a big dent for their chase in the title?
See, Titans have a very strong bench strength, and Butler of course has been playing very well, and it will not be a very easy thing to replace Butler. But when you reach that stage that Gujarat Titans have reached, and especially when you are in the playoffs, you go full throttle. You just throw your blood and sweat into the game without bothering about who is there, who is not there. Once you are there, you have to perform. And when Shubman Gill is there, and when Sai is there, and when you see Kuldeep there, all kinds of things, you know. I mean, everybody will forget, take it from me, that Butler is not there. Only when you start losing, you start analyzing, especially us, the cricket analysts, and they talk about who's there, had he been there, what would have happened. But for a team like Shubman Gill's team, I don't think that one player is going to make all the difference.
Malay, talking about this Gujarat team, their top three have the main contributors. 75% of the run was scored by their top three: Shubman Gill, Sai Sudharsan and Josh Butler. If any odd day at the crucial juncture of the tournament, if they don't perform, so definitely it could be difficult for them.
We all know that the middle order of Gujarat Titans has not performed to its potential. That we know very well. But at the same time, in the game of cricket, just because somebody has not performed yesterday, will not perform tomorrow also, the law of averages always is defied by the game that we call cricket. And especially when you are in the playoff stage, well, you know, you have reached that stage where you would not like to let down your team, your captain, your supporters and those who love you. You don't want to let them down. So you will do your level best. You will go out of the way to make sure that the mistakes that you have made in the past are not repeated. You have the potential. You have the potential to perform and make a number of runs. But if you are not able to perform, there is something difficult, something very, very wrong with you, and you don't want to leave a bad taste in the mouth of your people who have pinned their hopes on you. So, you know, I am not one of those who believes that one player can make all the difference. No, that is not true. They have a very powerful bowling team also. They have a very powerful opening team too, and it's just not possible for them to lose just because one man is not there. You see, look at the Indian team composition now. See, Kohli, the traditional holder of number 3 position, is not going to be there. Doesn't mean that India will not perform well without him. And as I told you earlier, there are other people who will be able to replace him. So yes, of course, had he been there, things would have been definitely very, very good, but nobody knows. who will perform in the last couple of matches, where it will be decided who will carry the trophy home.
Rightly mentioned, Malay, as you said, that it's not about the performance of the single player, it's the whole team who helps to win tournaments and the matches for any team. But we're talking about the first match of the double header, where Punjab's Kings won by 10 runs against the Rajasthan Royals. Now Punjab is at the second place with the 17 points. So this time around, can we see a new champion in the Indian Premier League?
Well, they're going very strong. Let me tell you, you can't dismiss them. They have been playing very well. Today also, it's just that Rajasthan started very well. And before I came to the studio, I was wondering whether it is going to be Rajasthan's day. And Punjab knew that they will go there and they'll have to perform. And, the way they batted and the way they have bowled now, I think Barar was the man who initially, when she got out, I thought that there was something going to rock this team again. And that is what has happened. So this is what I call good determination and the grit, where you go there with a motive to win. You have just the focus. You have a horse-like vision. You just go there and forget about everything else. What has happened in the past, who is in front of you, who is going to bowl. You just look at the ball and bat. It is a game between the ball and the bat. Let the bat do the talking or let the ball do the talking. So this is the kind of mindset which is required, and I'm very happy to see that most of these teams, almost all these teams, they have good coaches, they have good psychologists with their teams, they have good people who keep the team spirit very high. So I'm not very surprised at the result, but I knew it was going to be a very tough fight.
Right, as you mentioned, that's going to be a tough fight, and as you said, a good thing is that it should not be the matter that who is in front of you. You just go and play the cricket and just let your bat talk. But talking about this Punjab outfit, as you mentioned, that a fantastic players. Basically, their campaign is just relying on the domestic players. And today, in every match, previously we saw Priyan Charya batting for Prap Simran, but today Nihal, Vadera, and Shashank, the way they perform. So, do you think IPL is like a boon for the Indian players, especially the homegrown players?
Yes, it is indeed. You will not be surprised if I tell you, and I was looking at the statistics, that so far in 2025 IPL, the top 5 performers, batters, have been Indians. Though we thought that foreigners who are part of the team would be doing something better, but the Indians have shown that most of these rising stars that you see there, those who have not made their mark, as you very rightly said, above the domestic cricket level, when they come and perform, they give a new hope to India's team. This is the biggest contribution of IPL, let me tell you. You may condemn IPL, you may call it cricketainment, you may say that it is not pure cricket, but don't forget that some of the best players that you've got, they have come through the IPL. So it is that Agni Pariksha, that test of fire, which every youngster has to pass to make sure that he reaches the top. And that is where we are seeing these new stars every day coming and performing. And when they play fearlessly, whether you have the guts to praise them or not, as we have seen in the past, one thing is for sure, that they will also stand in queue for you not to ignore them at some point or the other.
Definitely, the IPL has given many talented players. It shows that the bench strength of the Indian cricket is very strong. The way Suryavanshi is playing, and at the age of 14, she displayed the world. India is a factory of the cricketing talents. And a quick update again about the toss. Gujarat Titans won the toss. Shubman Gill, the captain, and elected to bat. Here, the Kagiso Rabada is back in the side, opted to bowl first, and Kagiso Rabada is back in the side, and the playing 11 is Shubman Gill, Josh Butler, Sharfan Rutherford, Shah Rukh Khan, Rahul Tivatia, Rashid Khan, Kagiso Rabada, Arshad Khan, and Sai Kishore, Mohammad Siraj, Prashid Krishna, While the Delhi Capitals, talking about their playing 11, Delhi have made 2 changes. Vipraj Nigam replaces Madhav Tiwari, while Mustafizur replaces Mitchell Starc. And the playing 11 is Faf du Plessis, KL Rahul, Tristan Stubbs, Vipraj Nigam, Kuldeep Yadav, Abhishek Poral, Samir Rizvi, Ashutosh Sharma, T. Natarajan, Mustafizur Rahman and Akshar Patel. So it's an important match for the Delhi Capitals if they want to be in the race of the playoffs. So also let's take a quick update of the head-to-head between the 2 teams in the Indian Premier League. So far these teams have played 6 matches. Delhi won 3 and GT won 3. So it's an even contest between the 2 sides as far as the head-to-head is concerned. So that's all in today's edition, and thanks Malay for giving a valuable input and insight of this IPL match between Gujarat Titans and Delhi Capitals. So hoping that our viewers have enjoyed your expert analysis. So we will be back with more action analysis and all the big moments from the IPL right here on DD India. Until we meet again, keep watching DD India. Namaskar.
Geopolitics and trade deals. Economic challenges amid development. Hard work and the path to prosperity. It's the economy always. Between walkers, money is what money does and says. Supply creates its own demand. Between the bulls pulls and bears tears. When supply chains globalization